Good morning and welcome to week 1, day 3. Today we'll be multiplying polynomials, which means that you for the very first time get to change some exponents. So we missed out on the exponential unit because of this extended dismissal. So we're going to go back to some bare bones of 8th grade exponent rules, and hopefully some of them will ring a bell, and if not, hopefully you'll pick up on them pretty quick. So week 1, day 3, multiplying polynomials. We'll start now. We'll take a look at just some basics. So number 1 will give us 5x squared times 8x to the third, otherwise known as 8x cubed. When we're multiplying, this is just monomial, by the way, monomial times monomial. When we're multiplying monomials, we take those coefficients, so 5 and 8, and we multiply. So 5 times 8, 40. And then we keep our base, and we add our exponents, because I have 2x's here and 3x's here, so that makes a total of x to the 5th. If we were to expand that out, it'd be x times x, that's your x squared, times 3x's multiplied, that's your x cubed. So you can see for yourself there's a total of x to the 5th. Remember, x to the 5th means x multiplied by itself 5 times. Take a look at another one, negative 3x to the 5th times negative 6x to the 7th. Same idea, take your coefficients, in this case the negative 6 and the negative 7, the negative 3 and the negative 6, and we just multiply those. Negative times a negative, remind you that it'll be a positive. 18x to the, well, if I have 5x's here being multiplied by another 7x's there, how many total x's does that leave you with? Hopefully you said 12. I will do another mono times mono, and we'll throw another mono in there. Weird thing happened on this one. Let's take the coefficients just like we have been. So 2 times negative 4, that's negative 8, and then negative 8 times 7, negative 56. Now our x's did some weird stuff. 2 of our x's have exponents that are visible. So x to the 4th times x to the 4th. This guy has nothing on him. So remember, if there's nothing there, that your exponent is simply a 1. It might be helpful for you to write that in if you don't see it. So x to the 4th, x to the 4th, x to the 1st gives me a 4, 4, and 1. So 4 plus 4 plus 1 leaves you with x to the 9th. Things to look out for, sometimes people forget to write the base. Sometimes I forget to write the variable, so make sure when you're writing your homework answers that you have all the letters accounted for. We'll do one more of these and then we'll change it up just a little bit. 3x times negative 10x to the 4th y. Coefficients, 3 times negative 10, same multiplication rules as always, negative 30. My x, I'm going to change colors to put that exponent on so you don't forget it. So x to the 1st times x to the 4th. Don't forget to write the x. I almost did. And then we have this little friend y. Y has no partners here, so he just kind of hangs out by himself. And that's okay and acceptable 100%. 4, changing it up just a little bit. Hopefully this is a word you're familiar with. Distribute. When you are multiplying a monomial times a polynomial, so one term times several terms, you will have to use your distributive property. You've been really good at this in the past. I completely have faith in you. Negative 4y squared times the quantity of 5y to the 4th minus 3y squared plus 2. So it's broken down into 3 multiplications, really. So negative 4 times 5, y squared, y to the 4th, add those exponents together, 2 and 4. Negative 4 times negative 3, ooh, catch that positive. Y squared and y squared gives you a total of y to the 4th. And then, oh, hopefully you caught this negative. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. And the 2 doesn't have any y's on it, so this guy stays exactly the same. We're not going to change the exponents if there are no additional y's to multiply it by to raise that exponent. All right, hopefully that went well. We'll do probably 2 more. 4x times the quantity 8x to the third minus 2x plus 4. I'm just going to divvy that up with a line there. Four times 8, x times x cubed. Does it help to put that 1 on? Absolutely, so do so. X to the first, x to the third gives me x to the fourth. 4 times negative 2 gives me that negative 8. X to the first, oh, there's another x that doesn't have a number on them, so we'll drop a 1 there as well. X to the first gives you x to the second. Plus 4x to the first times 4 leaves me with simply 16x. The x to the first, you can write the 1, but you do not have to. I leave that up to you. They're both considered correct. And a third one, negative 7h times the quantity 3h squared minus 8h minus 1. And distribute those buggers again. Negative 7h times 3h squared leaves me with negative 21h to the what? Hopefully you say 3 because of that 1 on that h. Negative 7h times negative 8h. Negative times a negative leaves you with that positive. 7 times 8, 56. H to the first, h to the first. 1 plus 1 is simply 2, so h squared. And then negative 7h times negative 1 leaves you with positive 7h. Now, a side note, I stopped when I had 3 terms, when I had 3 terms, when I had 3 terms. Why can't I combine those together to just make 1 term? I want to bring you back to day 1 and day 2 stuff. Are any of these like terms? Do any of them same letters and same exponents? Since this is h to the third, h to the second, and h, they are not like terms. So do not combine them. Sometimes we're tempted to change the rules. Don't change the rules. Math has enough rules without you adding extras in there. All right, I'm going to leave that as it is. I hope all is well. Please make sure you turn your assignments into the assignment section of Teams. I can give you immediate feedback there, and I will. If you have questions, drop me an email. I will respond. If you email me after 4 o'clock, I'll probably respond the next morning. But I will absolutely get back to you. All right, hope all is well. Take care.